this fine afternoon, or evening, or morning, or whatever happens to be. Welcome in. It's good to see you. I am the Olson, as you may remember, and welcome back to Strange Horticulture. We are trying to pretend we're smart and doing a wonderful little puzzle game here. And yeah, it has been a lot of fun so far. Holy shit, it's a Clint. Clint 8, welcome in, my friend. How are you? How are things? Finally not at work during a stream. It's good to see you. Good to see you. All right, we are. I think everything's working. It is. All right. Audio in this game is a little bit funky. Let's see if I can get it to work. Welcome to Strange Horticulture. So in this game, by the way, let me know how my audio is, please, if you can hear me. Ridiculously exciting, waiting on Tau 2 right now. That comes out in like 4 or 5 days, doesn't it? I'm very excited. I'm very excited for that as well. I am. Anyway, this little puzzle game is Strange Horticulture. And what the goal of Strange Horticulture is it's a puzzle game. And you are problem solving using all of these plants. And you use your book of plants. Friday for pre-orders, 4 days after for any Game Pass people. When does it come out for folks who don't have Game Pass but potentially would buy it? I haven't pre-ordered it yet because I'm rabidly anti-pre-order. But anyway, we solve puzzles. We try to identify the plants. We explore the world to find more plants and generally work through a weird, charming little story about just said fuck it and spent the money to get it early. Fair enough. Well, that's the way to do it. If you're I've been burnt enough times on pre-orders that even as much as I want to play the Outer Worlds 2, and after playing Borderlands 2 recently, or Borderlands 4, sorry, recently, I am very excited to get into more anti-corporate gaming. But yeah, let's continue on with our tiny, happy little plant shop in creepy Victorian Undermere. And let's see if I can keep solving these puzzles. And petting the cat. Hello, Ennis Ilford. Mr. Edgar Allan Poe, you were wise to pledge your support to the Seeds of Redemption. Together, we are stronger. Now that the Dendru has awoken, the redemption is upon us. It's a glorious time. Our deeds will be remembered for 1,000 years. Those of us that have put our faith in the woken Dendru will be saved, but we must act swiftly. We will be in touch soon. Praise the Dendru. Yeah, I joined a cult. Fuck. I joined a cult. Alright, that's fine. Let's see. Alright, well, who wants to visit next? Oh, other mysterious person. My mind is clouded, dark. I see it, and it sees me. All of me. Elder Finium is the answer, it must be. I will not forget those who helped me, horticulturalist. Alright, so what, pray tell, is Elder Finium? And do I have Elder Finium? Elder Finium, the petals of its flower can be brewed to create an antidote to Dendra's miasma. Alright. And it's one of y'all. Which one are you? Do I have any unidentified ones over here, by the way? No, I I do not. By the way, Clint, can you hear me okay over the music, or is the music too loud? I feel like it's loud. Ever so slightly loud. That's what I thought. There we go. That seems better. And I'm going to turn myself up a tick. There we go. Excellent. Good, good. All right. What looks like this? I have it. I'm confident I have it. No. Intoxicating scent, similar to that of a Solomon scepter. And what does a Solomon scepter smell like? Sweet smelling, intoxicating. Okay. You? Oh. That's the absolute opposite of intoxicating, so no. No. You, maybe? No. Shit, do I not have it yet? That would be a disaster if the first flower I pick, or if it gets picked, is one that I just don't have. I haven't actually run into that yet. All these, I know what they are. All of these have been identified, so we know it's not any of these, I think, right? Yeah, all of those have been successfully identified, so it's one of these. And it might be you. Nope, absolutely incorrect. Okay. I do have it. I don't know where it is. Could it be you? Hot damn! Elderfinium. Excellent. Which allows me to identify Larkshire. You can see how the diagrams that help me identify what the hell these plants are getting smaller and less clear. So Larkshine is a plant with a powerful defense mechanism. It releases stinging barbs triggered by a light touch. The pain is said to be unbearable and can last for several days. Sometimes confusingly called kidney flower, this is thought to be a reference to the kidney-shaped seeds held within the spiny pods that grow on this plant. I also might not even have any of that, but I have not seen that before. Ah, Grace Enright, how are you? My mum was into horticulture. I found this among her things. Golden light. That's a plant, right? Not sure what long Meg could mean, though. Is that another plant? Anyway, I thought you should have it, just in case it's any help. She'd love this shop. Aw. Thanks for the help, mysterious stranger. Golden lights start at Long Meg. South 3, East 2. Okay. I still don't know what this is, by the way. Kentmere Eye. What is Long Meg? Long Meg. Mavericks inside. Green Gable. The old man. Mithrop, no. Long Meg. That's just something I can't solve yet. Twinden. 11. Water, Lake Undermere, wastewater. What could Long Meg be? And what is Kentmere Eye? I'm not afraid to do this. Give me a second. I am endlessly curious at this point. Well, maybe we'll just file that away for later. What about Kentmere Eye? Kentmere is right here. Long Meg is like a stone circle. Oh, wait, shit. Kentmere Eye. I have an idea what that is. I've got this random nonsense. Kentmere. Eye. That didn't do what I thought it would. Okay. Let's recharge that and try that again, because that logically should have worked. There really isn't a failure thing for this game. Like, if you mess up a puzzle, you have to redo it. And if you mess up one of these puzzles, you just can go get it again. Not a big deal. Oops. That's not what I wanted to do. You just have to water the plants. You just have to take care of your plants, and suddenly you're able to travel again. Put you over there. Out of the way. And let's try to explore again. So the eye is over this one. From Kentmere, I follow the bearing of the eye and end up in a small forest north of Kendal. The woods are thick with briar and brambles, but among the tangled undergrowth, a type of flower is flourishing. Oh! Thin leaves and a small purple-red berries. All right. Cool. I will take that. Good kitty. That one's done. I don't know what this does. And I don't know what that does, because I don't know what Old Meg is. So hopefully I find out. Help me! The amulet! Can't remove it, and it's drawing to life for me. Can't remove an amulet. That's a curse. Long Veracund, right? Sometimes called Witch's Remedy, the long vericund is believed to lift curses. Small leaves grow in pairs along the stem. Huh. I've seen that one a couple times. Is that you? No. It's you. Boom! We need to make more space. We have too many bloody identified plants. Thank you. I can feel it working. Yeah, let's just do... You can go over here. You can go over here. You can get out of my way, pumpkin. Yes, folks. Plant management is an important skill in this game, just because there's so many plants to track. There we go. Now you guys have a little more space so I can see you. That's the strategy of a master horticulturalist. And I get Caldery. The uses of Caldery are not well known. Some say it has applications in dark magic, but this author has found neither substance nor specifics to back up those claims. Those who worship the huntress Darduina place the flower as an offering to ensure a successful hunt. It grows from a thin stem with small leaves. I have that, I think. Hello, Amos Duncan. It's good to see you, my friend. You've been on the road so long, it started to wonder if you were still on the other end of the letters I'd been sending. I'm back in town for a few days, though, and I wanted to give you these before I forgot. Found them in the pocket of an overcoat that belonged to your uncle. I almost threw them away, but I thought the symbols on them might mean something to you. Oh god. Alright. Okay, so now we have 5 mysterious flower symbols that I don't know what to do with. Huh. Cool. We'll figure that out. Simone, how are you? I have no idea what any of this means, but it seems like something you might find interesting. I found it while clearing out the nook off the east wing. Oh boy, another letter. Baylock's Elixir, made from the crushed petals of 3 distinctive plants. Baylock's Elixir is a potent aid to memory, allowing those who drink it to ensure that they retain important information, but never forget. Care must be taken after drinking to avoid the Grey Gale, fate of Grey Gale, who slowly lost her mind after taking Baylock's and staring at a blank wall for 12 hours. Okay. Looks like I'm combining plants. Day 8, down the tube. A young woman alone in the world, she was taken in by the sisterhood and given a home. It was a chance for redemption, a new start. In Tibet, a noble elder stood silently watching starry skies. What does that mean? Hey, check this out. Check this out. So into Bay, Nesswss. I bet you the first letter is telling me where to go. Because every sentence is one word, and they're all a cardinal direction. So where's to Bay? Bay is... To Bay's here. So north, east, south, south, west, south, south. I find myself on a patch of moorland surrounded by jagged peaks and menacing clouds. A distinctive plant stands out against the swathes of purple heather. And there, another. Oh, those are pretty. All right, what do we know about these ones? Where'd it go? First of all, it's you. Flowers are deep blue, quite beautiful, really. And it smells funny. All right. Cool. Hello, Simone. Long Meg? So I've not heard of it, but I'll keep an eye out for you in the library. Okay, well, that's appreciated. As long as you can get me some fever kiss, that is. I can probably arrange that. Fever kiss. Red berries provide an energy boost that lasts several hours, and they are pale in color. That's you, isn't it? Good stuff. Mountain Astery evokes an aura of confidence and persuasiveness. The large cup-like flowers produce a stale, damp smell. Large cup-like flowers. That is... I've looked at it a couple times now. It's not that. This one? Yeah, it's this one. Alright. Hello, Mr. Schaefer. There's talk around town of a woman who wears a green mask made of jade. All sorts of oddballs in Undermere, but that is certainly unusual. Backfoot candle. Okay. Well, I know how that worked the last time, so let's try it again. Backfoot, 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 backfoot. Backfoot, backfoot, backfoot. Backfoot. Backfoot, where are you hiding? Backfoot. Okay, and we grab the singer. Candle is right there, so... Oops. Thank you, Clint. Well played. Well played. Well done. Oh, come on. I was like, wait, did they score? If I somehow managed to turn my bot so that every time my hockey team scored, that goal horn went off. That would be amazing. That would be a sports nerd's dream. All right, we're going to try that again. So it's in Beckfoot. Beckfoot Candle is the clue. So weird. Why did that not work? In non-hockey stores, your Blue Jays are headed to the World Series. Yes, they are. And it was beautiful. I am a fan. Oh my God. I've been to that place many I've been to the Sky Dome. Well, this is still the fucking Sky Dome to me. We're gonna try that one more time. It's still the Sky Dome for me, but I've been there many times, and that place gets loud. And that is probably the biggest home run since Carter in 93. Let's be honest. Or Alomar in 92. So much bigger than Batista's. Oh, bigger than Batista's. Batista's was just to win the pennant. Or to win the wild card game. We got our ass kicked by the Royals then. So that was huge. I was watching that game. Am I just going too far? Yeah, at points. So we're gonna go here this time. The candle leads me east of wastewater. To the north, the mighty Scalfell Pike grazes the sky, the tallest peak in England. I'm in England. Okay, I didn't know that. My main sport, Boston fan. Like, well, Clint, I feel like as a Blue Jays fan, I can say this, that we can reach across borders, we can reach across fandoms, and agree on one key point in all of baseball. Fuck the Yankees. Oh, you're an ugly plant. Fuck the Yankees. Or as David Ortiz and Vladdy Guerrero say, "The Yankees lose." I cackled when I saw that. Ortiz and Guerrero doing that back and forth, and Derek Jeter just sitting there, who, by the way, I detest more than any athlete. Watching him just get more and more pissed off while David Ortiz is laughing his ass off and Alex Rodriguez is sitting there just enjoying it. A-Rod don't give a shit. But Jeter's pissed. Forrest Ver. I've been talking to people around town, trying to learn as much as I can about this beast that is rumored to have been in these parts. And I'd love to go to Fenway someday. In the old world, they called this thing the Servant, but the people here seem to have forgotten that name. What is up with his eyes? Why are they so green? Except the group calling themselves the Seeds of Redemption. Hey, that's my group. There's something I did not expect, and they've made it clear they want me to stay away from the Servant. They seem to worship it. But I'm getting distracted. My Dranthium supplies are low. I'd love to go to Fenway too, just hard to justify a flight all the way out there from CO. Well, I'm sorry. The state of baseball in Colorado is kind of gross. God, the Rockies are bad. The Rockies are so bad. Oh, okay. Subnodrantheme is green eye, a name derived from the telltale sign of overdose where even the whites of their eyes take on a green tint. Look at that. This guy is OD'd on this Dranthium, whatever it is. What's this? This, M4, is strange horticulture. It is a puzzle game that came out a couple years ago where you are the storekeep of a herbalism shop in Victorian England, and you are helping your interesting compatriots in a small village. No, it's not that one. It's possibly this one? Long, sharp leaves. That is definitely this. Enjoy your high, my friend. At least beautiful. The Rockies are horrendous. That owner doesn't care. We stay in the top 15 in attendance every year, no matter how bad the team is. And you also have the misfortune of being in the same division as the Dodgers, who spend the GDP of a small nation every year, and also the Giants and Diamondbacks, who are always, and the Padres. Like, the Giants are usually competitive, the D-backs are usually competitive, and the Padres try their best. They do stupid things, but they try their best. They do. They have a like they spend the GDP of like fucking Slovakia every year. Enjoy your drugs, my friend. Most plants offer a small improvement to air quality, but the Palliance is in a class of its own. It's sometimes called sweet breath, thanks to the freshness of the air in its vicinity. The many short leaves of this plant are thought to help filter toxins from the surrounding air. Hello, Reuben. Underfed Keanu Reeves. I crept around Blackcomb 2 nights ago in the pitch black. That eyebright is some potent stuff. I could see clear as day. Up until I fell, I found a shallow pit full of skulls. Some deer, fox, badger. Some human. There's an eerie silence about the place, and every part of me was screaming to get out of there. Back down on the flat, I heard a terrible noise like an axe-maker's whetstone, but unmistakably animal. What did you find out there? High on the ridgeline, I saw a cowled woman wearing a jade mask, watching me, and beside her, something dark, inhuman, and bloody huge. I don't mind admitting that I'm out of my depth on this one. I need to speak to Verona again. While I'm here, I'll grab some wild coal for my pounding head. I have that, right? The purple berries are recommended by physicians in place of a hair of a dog, so hangover cure. You might coach in summer. I should play a few teams from Canada this year. That's cool. Purple berries. That would be... you. A bite of the crunchy root of its plant is the effect of a cold bucket of water thrown over the face, an unpleasant sensation accompanied by sharp focus. It's claimed that Norwood releases spores that are invisible to the naked eye, showing up only under unnatural light. So you see how this is getting more difficult, because the clues that I use to identify the plants are getting more and more obtuse. Like, look at this shit. How the fuck am I supposed to identify that? Still, we proceed. Hi, Mr. Bennett. My neighbor is a foul-smelling mushroom, which she says can ward off evil spirits. It's a horrible little thing that attracts flies, but I'd rather that sit and do nothing. There's something very strange out in the woods. Huh? What? What do you want? The neighbor has a foul-smelling mushroom she says can ward off evil spirits. It's a horrible little thing. Oh, you want that mushroom. Okay. So it's probably you, right? Not Caldery. Not Copper Caledonium. It's not Ember Soul, because he's looking for a mushroom. It's not Farmer's Worry. Huh. Maybe? Alright, we're taking a guess. That was the incorrect guess. Sounds like they want Sunset Mount Cap. Oh, okay. I have that somewhere, don't I? All right. I'm okay with that. I just got a new clue, and I didn't even see what it was. I hope it wasn't important. Hello, Verona Green. Poor Reuben, he looked a little worse for wear this morning. That's because he was hungover. He took it hard when his wife died. He never did quite give up the drink. I think I know what ritual was performed at the stone circle. Do you now? It all adds up. Oh, fuck. Someone called something across the void and tried to bring it here, and with the state of that body all torn to shreds, I'd say they succeeded. And then the gilded dendra that really got me thinking. I found this in Dr. Worthing's bestiary, a little light reading for you. I'm heading to Grisdale Forest again. The Sisterhood will know more. It has many names. Some call it the Woken Dendra, believing it to be related in some way to the deadly gilded dendra plant. Others call it the Night Stalker, the Miasma, and Red. But the most common name for it in the Shires is the Servant. You'll have heard of it in children's songs such as Keep the Fire Burning and Servant and Master, and there are hints of it in the older stories, but nobody alive has seen it in the flesh. It is said that the dead ground northeast of Tibet, where nothing but black digitalis mortis grows, was caused when the Servant last walked our lands hundreds of years ago. The dead ground northeast of Tibet. That sounds like a hint. Where's Tibet again? The wide area of blackened ground here is known to the locals as Dead Man's Field. Dark mushrooms protrude from the soil, like fingers reaching out from the grave. This game is getting darker and darker and darker. I like it. I like it a lot. For you. You're really like a ghostly hand. Alright. Really? Every day she attentively followed the teachings of the Arda. Every day she patiently performed the tasks given to her. Every day, thoughts of the book itched away at the back of her mind. There's no way they just handed me a fucking blank card. What's on that card? Ah! I had a feeling. It was hidden writing. A secret uncovered is a secret no more. 2 miles north of Foxfield. Alright. Where's Foxfield? One, two. 3 ravens circle above, their caws and croaks cleaving the silence. An omen. I take what I came for and leave. Ew. Quite easy to cut oneself on the jagged leaves, as I've just found out. Delightful. Alright. Moving right along. This is day 10. Mail call! One from your librarian friend today. Are you going to tell me what Long Meg is? I guess so. In reference to your question the other day about Long Meg, I'm afraid I do not have an answer. Calder Abbey has a wealth of knowledge on local lore. If you go there, the monks will request a plant from you, but they won't tell you what they want. A sort of test. They've never allowed me to look through their stacks. Simone. Alright, well. Calder Abbey is where? Here. Small window opens within much larger oak door. From the darkness within, a voice proclaims, "Only a friend may enter." Do I have anything that will make me a friend? It could be Ember Soul. Could be Ember Soul. But it's probably Fox Button. There we go. Look at me. The hatch snaps shut and the oak door swings inward slowly without a sound. My webcam is gone. My webcam is straight up gone. Where'd you go? Where is my webcam? Huh. Okay, we're going faceless for a while, I guess, because my webcam has decided that it doesn't want to work anymore. Oh, there. Oh, God, I'm huge. Oh, my God. Ah! What the fuck? That was weird. All right. There we go. I'm less huge now. Hello, welcome back. My face is back. Yay. All right. Start multi-streaming once and everything breaks at the same time. All right. Plant identified. I got that. Sheep snap. The sheep snap is thought to bring good fortune when prepared correctly. The seed pods of a sheepsnap have a hard outer shell and sound hollow when tapped. To the south, they call this plant bulbs of Bayonne. There's a stone circle north of Eldermere. According to local legend, some hundreds, perhaps even thousands of years ago, a witch known as Long Meg lived nearby, along with her daughters. They were wild, godless people who practiced evil magic until one night they went too far and Meg and her daughters were turned to stone. The tall stone that stands apart from the main circle is called Long Meg by the locals. Stone circle north of Undermere. So stone circle north of Undermere, which would be where? Could it be you? Okay. And then we go south 3, east 2. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Boom. The river is in its youth here, flowing swiftly through the rocks with a melodic gurgle. Along the tall grasses that line the riverbank is a much more unusual looking flower. Oh, you're a pretty thing. Okay. So we got rid of you. The archive. And where to go? Red flowers, soft leaves. That's really all you need. Hello, Verona. The Sisterhood are trying my patience again. If that old Arda was around, but she's not. They've kept secrets for hundreds of years. If ever was a time to share them, it's now. They know of a way to defeat this servant, some ritual or weapon or something, but their stubborn pride won't bring them to ask for help. Ooh, there you are. Yeah, I know him before. I was broken for a minute. I didn't notice the light in my webcam was off. Well, I won't sit idly by and do nothing. Better have a little chat with this new Arda. Yeah, I better take some... I think I'll take some mountain astery with me. Promotes an aura of confidence and persuasiveness. The large cup-like flowers produce a stale, damp smell. Thank you, M4. I appreciate the confidence boost, my friend. Large, cup-like flowers. Stale, damp smell. Huh. That's pleasant and fresh, so it's certainly not that. Could be. Stale and damp. So these are all being identified as having a very pleasant smell. Oh, this one, unpleasant. Stale and damp sounds unpleasant to me. I am wrong. Okay. Gentle scent. Like a strawberry dipped in honey. Red flowers, soft leaves. It's kind of cup-like. I may fail this, because that's a mushroom. Huh. Okay, so maybe try you. Nope, we're gonna find out what happens when I fail. Can't be that. Those are mushrooms, so it can't be that, right? Can't be that. No noticeable odor. Anything over here I haven't identified? No. Buttons with strange symbols hidden on my desk. What? Huh? Okay. Sure. Oh, were these, is this a puzzle? Were these ripped? Well, it's obviously a puzzle, but were these ripped apart? Is that the gimmick here? Because those kind of go together. Kind of. Then that kind of goes. This goes with this. And this goes over here. Maybe that works. I don't know what this is going to get me, but sure. Huh, maybe that doesn't work. Or I've got them in the wrong order. Those definitely go together. These two definitely go together. Does this one go here? No. Oh, maybe it's this. Maybe it's this. I feel like I'm on the right track here. I also don't know what this is going to get me, but... that could also work. Yep. Cool. All right. Oh, okay. I got more stuff. Gosforth, coin. Okay. I could probably archive all of these now. Robert Barrows, Medicinal Herbology, Blackhall Road, Kendall. Okay. Devil's Night Trap. This plant is known colloquially as the corpse's friend. If ingested as a seed, it will cause a slow, agonizing death, and the plant will grow out of the body once deceased. Delightful! It has a light, pleasant scent, not dissimilar to pine needles. Boiling the root in vinegar creates a tonic against fevers and poisons. Trimble Huff. Alright. The Trimble Huff is traditionally used as a decoration at weddings as a thought to strengthen relationships. Cross-section of the small cup-like flowers, they generally point downwards to avoid filling with water and to allow easy access for pollinating insects. Okay. A Briar's disc, often called a smuggler's disc, is a simple device that can be used to send coded messages, the location of cached cargo, for example. The principle is cunningly straightforward, but the code is undecipherable to prying eyes. Both parties must be in possession of a disc of identical size with the same symbols etched around its edge and a map. So that's this, which we've already used. To encode a location, we then place the disc over some named point on the map nearby and note whichever symbol is pointing to the location. It may be necessary to string multiple symbols together, but you can use this method to reach any other point on the map as required. That wasn't terribly useful. Nothing special about that. I'll probably need it at some point, but let's try to figure out what the fuck a mountain astery is. And look at the card for medicinal plant shop. Huh? Blackhall Road, Kendall. Okay. Oh, okay. Well. Yeah, we're gonna leave you standing here. Where's Kendall? Bet you coming soon to a chat near you in a world where plants hold secrets and every leaf whispers a tale. One streamer embarks on an epic journey. M4 swoops in with admiration while the Goosebot rallies the troops to join the Discord cult. It's totally a cult. Will you follow the green path? Stay tuned for more botanical mysteries. I find the medicinal herbology shop off Blackhall Road. I know you, says the man behind the counter, Robert Barrow, presumably. You're the owner of Strange Horticulture. 2 hours later, after a lengthy and engaging discussion covering a variety of botanical subjects, we decide on a trade. Turns out Robert's a collector of unusual fungi, and I have just the thing for him. Copper Caledonian. That's you, right? Oh, and I got 3 more plants. Okay, hopefully this helps. Including two that look like a cup. So I was stuck and I didn't know it. Good. Distinctive smell that reminds me of old books. Musty. Purple flowers, long leaves. Overpowering, sickly sweet scent. I bet you it's you. Stale, damp smell. That reminds me of old books. Musty. That was a multi-stage puzzle that we just solved. Weeping Bell, a plant that is believed by many to lead to gold. You'll better have much luck searching for the end of a rainbow. The soft, frilled leaves can soothe insect bites and stings. It's also known as golden light and sometimes fool's hope. I just picked up some golden light, did I not? So many flowers. Welcome back from ads, everybody. It's good to have you back. We are continuing through the fine, wonderful world of herbology. Not quite the same as what you've seen from me lately with Borderlands. A little bit less shooting, a little bit more brain work. I have finished the designs you've asked me to work on. Be very careful in wrapping these. Some of the glasswork is quite delicate. I've taken great care transporting them. What are you talking about? Ooh, my lab equipment is finally here. I will now be able to brew elixirs using ingredients from my plants. I see. As if this didn't get more complicated. All right, so I need... Oh god, that is grosser than I thought. Is that Butterdale? Yeah. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's more than 9. So I need you. Need a 5-pointed flower, which would be no. It's 5-pointed with pistils. 6-pointed. Nope. Too many things. It's 4. Could be you. Oh, yes. You have a spot. Now I'm looking for that middle one with the pointy leaves. Which is probably you. No. sure there's people who've played this game before who are losing their minds watching me do this. Like, that seems close, but it's got 6 petals. And this one has 5. Yeah, it's gotta be you, right? Oh, it could be you. We don't know what you are. Throwing you in. Well, that sucks. So I still think it's these two. Let's try you instead. New elixir acquired. All right, what did I get? Fantastic. Baylock's elixir. Not quite identified, but it's there. All right, where did the other plants go? Are they gone? Did I just eat those plants? I might have, actually. Okay, well, let's do... Let's throw some plants up over here. Space to work with, the unidentified plants and elixirs, even though I know exactly what that elixir is. I hope this game doesn't expect me to randomly experiment with plants. Because, well, enticing. That's also somewhat terrifying. Let's get rid of you. That is an overwhelming number of fucking herbologies. Alright. Let's continue. That rising dread is bad. The new Arda won't like me being here, but the forest is in danger. I spoke with Verona Green earlier. It's bad. If a Dendru is awoken, then it will come for us. You must place an offering at the altar of Arduina. Oh. I have something to place as an offering. Do I not? Yes, Caldery, which is I don't know. Thin stem with small leaves. And I need to find the place, too. That's a church, that's a church, that's a river, right? Yeah, alright. 2 churches along a river. Oh boy, okay. I don't see any churches on any rivers. That's unfortunate. Okay. That's not it. This could be it. But it's not. This looks... Here? Maybe? Try that again. Okay. Let's do the customers first, and then we're going to go back and see if we can find that area. Hi, Natalie. I'm being harassed by loonies shouting about the redemption, saying they're going to set it free, whatever the hell that means. Well, they can take their seeds of whatever woken something or other nonsense and stick it where the sun don't shine. I'm not joining their damn cult. I just want to tend to my garden in peace. I'm looking for some larkshine to drive them away if they ever come around again. What is larkshine? Stinging barbs triggered by a light touch. That's you. Lyle of Neptune, also called Truthsayer, this plant will force a person to tell the truth when eaten. Delightful. Sparsely petaled pale flowers give off a strong scent. Okay. Late, I should lock up. I could lock up, but instead, let's try to figure this shit out again. shit, are there churches that are not marked on the map? Okay. That makes things interesting. Uno momento. It would make sense that it's this river here because they... Yeah, no, it's church, and they live in Grisdale Forest, of course. So that would mean it's... you. It seems like Beth has been able to keep her fellow sisters away from this part of the forest, for now, at least. The trees are thick here, old, too. The altar seems to belong here, as much a part of the forest as the gnarled trunks and twisting roots. I must place an offering to the goddess Arduina. Embersoul or Caldery? Razor sharp leaves. For a successful hunt. I'm going to go with protection. Alright, what are you then? Razor sharp leaves. Soft leaves, no. That would be you. That's Embersoul. Plant identified. Excellent. Evulnum. The scent it produces is considered overpowering by some, but it is said to stimulate the senses and rejuvenate aching bones. Many short, pretty leaves. Okay, moving on. Huh. 902-803X. In time, she learned that the Sisterhood had secrets. Or had she always known that? Had she come to them by chance, or had she sought them out deliberately? She wasn't sure, but by now she knew what she wanted, and she would do anything to get it. Day 11. Alright, so I clearly overlay you on the map somewhere. But where? So I'm looking for a spot where... Huh. Wait, that's... Right. height of two mountains. The impressive ridge line of the Crinkle Crag stretches across the full width of my vision. Days like today are worth being alive for. A colorful plant stands out amongst the moss. You're a pitcher plant. Leaves feel smooth and soft underneath. The large stamen seems to be the source of that acerbic. What the fuck does that mean? Of that acerbic odor. My old man reckons there's a plant that can find pots of gold buried underground. Don't know what it's called, but I bet you do. Tell you what, when I'm rich, I'll throw a share of the gold your way. That does sound like Weeping Bell. A plant does bleed may lead to gold. You'll have to much luck searching. Soft-rolled leaves can soothe insect bites and stings. Golden light and fool's hope. I definitely have that. That's you. Fantastic progress is made. Lesser Meridoc. The round flower head of the Meridoc is made up of smaller yellow florets. Okay. A single drop of strong-smelling sap from this plant can utterly drain a person's mental faculties, rendering them slow and uncomprehending. Oh, so it's feeble mind. That's fun. Hello, Edgar Allan Poe. I have a task for you that would greatly aid the seeds of redemption. One of the Drare is in town, and we know he's paid you a visit already, no doubt feeding his habit. We suspect he's here to hunt the Dendru. If he returns, give him some of this. Very yellow flowers, very strong aroma, slightly aniseedy. Okay. Cool. Do I do it? Do I join the cult? Why not? Let's go all in on the cult lifestyle. I'm heading out on the road again, but before I leave, I wanted to store some valuables in a safe. I don't trust myself to remember the combination, and I certainly don't trust myself to write it down anywhere and not lose it. Okay. This is where you come in. Surely you've got something up your sleeve for me? I do. Balok's elixir. Spring wax cap, an edible mushroom with some mild medicinal properties. When dried and eaten, it can help relieve pain. All the way over here. Again, it's like I know what I'm doing. I really don't, but keep that one separate. Hello, Mary Holmes. How can I help you? I'm looking for something specific, a very unusual looking fungus that takes me back to my childhood with its wonderful smoky smell. Smoky smell. That is you, right? It smells faintly of wood smoke. Excellent. Hello, Simone. Oh, goodness, Helmore. Haven't been getting enough food? Oh, I feed him all the time. He's always hungry. That's terrible. Whatever will become of you? My mother's had me looking into a servant creature for you, but I'm afraid I've not been getting anywhere. It's strange. I'm sure I've seen some reference to it before, but I'm drawing a blank when I try to find anything. I think Lord Fremont's archive would be a good place to look. was going to post this to you, but I was in town anyway, so I thought I'd drop it off in person. Okay. That and sneak in some Hellbore hugs. Aw, you like cats. I like cats too. I've not been getting anywhere looking through my collections in Ambleside for any mention of a servant, but Lord Fremont's archives at Muncaster are home to many ancient and esoteric scrolls covering a wide variety of subjects. It might be worth a visit. Alright. Muncaster. I follow Fremont's manservant deep into the vaults of the castle. 2 hours later, I've still found no mention of a servant. On the verge of giving up, his name grabs my attention. The Woken Dendro. Didn't Verona say that was another name for the servant? The Woken Dendro is loyal to the summoner, who becomes its master and can bend its terrible power to their will. This servant is assumed to be immortal since it has no known vulnerabilities, but that does not mean that it cannot be defeated. Many hundreds of years ago, a site of ritual importance was created near Black Combe, south of the Watcher, the Great Oak. The Dendro was ousted from this world. Fortunately, although we know that 5 plants were required for the ritual. Okay, I see where I come in. The specific plants are not known. Hello, Mr. Hall. Norwood, please. Only thing that's been keeping me from nodding off on a night shift. Norwood releases spores that are invisible to naked eyes, showing up only under unnatural light. Huh. Could it be you? Nope. Absolutely not. So it's showing me dots, so... Could be you. Oh, alright. Well, we're about to see me fail again. Welp. What puzzle must I solve? This one. Okay, well. Perfect. Nope. Okay. You? Nope. All right. You? No? Okay, good, good, good. Nope. Perfect. Excellent. Then we go... You? Now you. Yep, okay. Then you. Really? Okay. That goes together somehow, sure. You'd think the number of times I've had to solve this puzzle, I'd suddenly start getting better at it. But eh. Boom. Look at me go. It's like I know what I'm doing. Because I've failed that puzzle repeatedly. Alright, so how much of Monday do I have to redo? Oh, nothing. Oh. Alright, Norwood. Yeah, let's try it. Ah, there we go. Good. Simple potion that will grant courage that can be brewed from the leaves. Said that ancient warriors would take it before going into battle. Alright, now I know where the, Do I want to visit that ritual site? Small stone shrine sits off to one side of the clearing. 5 grooves run out from the center of the stone, widening into recesses at the base. 5 slots with 5 plants. It's the right place, but I'm too early. I need Verona Green's help to perform the ritual. Alright, well, day 12 then. The first letter of the Latin name of a plant known as goldenite. The number of petals on a lucky caballia flower. Okay. When her chance finally came, she did not hesitate even for a moment. Afterwards, when the artist was dead, she felt only elation. Years after she'd first laid eyes on the book, she had what she needed. All right. Cool. Let's put you away for now. And so caballia, 7 petals, so 7, and then golden light is not its name. What was the name of Golden Light? Huh. Is it? Try that again. Oh, Weeping Bell. So Weeping Bell, Lamentum Nixus, L7. L7. I amble through meadowland, stopping every so often to examine any wildflowers that catch my eye. Buttercups, daisies, cowslips, red clover, knapweed, cat's ear, and hidden among them something new for my collection. Alright, cool. Flowers are blue. Thank you. Somewhat pungent. Okay. Hello, Bethany. They came for us. We were attacked in the night by the servant. In all my time in the forest, I've never experienced anything like what happened last night. The forest came alive and drove the beast back. Arduina saved us. It's the only explanation that makes any sense. One thing is clear, we cannot do this alone, and we must not allow the servant to get its hands on what it's looking for. I'm trusting you with this, a secret that the Sisterhood has kept for hundreds of years, a tool to defeat the Woken Dendro. Am I playing both sides by accident? I am. Alright. Keep it safe. Oh. Okay. Sure. Hello, Mr. Schaefer. I'm saying the Sisterhood has been attacked. Don't know much more than that. Those seeds of redemption just got all excited about it. Bunch of them chanting outside Pulliver's right now. Foxfield Trident. Okay, well, we know how those work. There's Foxfield. There. Foxfield Trident would be here. Nope. Let's try that again. Really? Okay. We're gonna come back. We're gonna look at this in a second, but first. So we probably missed it again. Foxfield. Trident. It's one off. From the Foxfield, the Trident points me in the direction of some foothills northwest of a Swinside Stone Circle. A faint path leads me over a ridge and into a dell. Here a plant thrives, sheltered from the wind. Bluish purple. Alright. Nothing I couldn't have figured out on my own. Do I open? I feel like I should open you somehow. Isn't there a plant that does that? Yeah, there is. Pavilium. I have some of that. In retrospect, I should have kept these. Perhaps a little bit more organized. First is the corpse's friend, a reminder. Then comes the ankle grabber, the binder. Third is the fear bringer. Fourth to lift a curse. Last a pedal to secure black blood's reverse. Those are the 5 plants I need to do the ritual. Okay. Well, we'll keep that in mind. Follow the Dudden tributary to its source. Dudden tributary. There. Oh, this is the source. I've never seen this plant before, and here it is growing in abundance. What are you? A small, somewhat damp smell, dark red flowers. Alright, well, let's carry on. Going to Black Comb. I will kill this servant. My people have a saying, he who lives without fear does not live at all. will not save it, I am not afraid, but it will be no bad thing to die hunting such a noble adversary. I will take Ember Soul. Yeah, I'm going to do what he said. Let's see what happens. Widow's Woe, said to induce fear, also called Kempfoot, partly due to its unpleasant scent. Dainty dark flowers grow from a bed of long leaves. I normally don't pick the morally bad decision in games, but I'm really invested. Hello, Milton Forbes. Allow me to present my services. I own a small shop that specializes in curiosities. I would have thought that someone in your position ought to be interested in perusing our collection of manuscripts on elixirs, for example. Ironside Antiquities, 21 Orchard Road. Where's Ironside? Ironside. Seriously? Ironside. The dark exterior of Ironside Antiquities blends into its surroundings, a tailor called Jones and an ugly-looking haberdashery, to the extent that I walk past it 3 times before I find it. Inside, however, I am greeted by a world of intrigue and wonder. Old trinkets sit alongside faded books and manuscripts. Strange utensils and machines, their uses unfathomable, occupy rows of display cases. It is some time before I peel myself away, returning to Undermere with 2 new recipes for elixirs that demand further study. Wow, okay. Blah, blah. Well, let's make these. Made from a combination of Arbutum alocatris, Alacusis retentia, and Mens Fortis. Arbutum alocratis, Cabalia. Have some of that, right? I do have some of that. I know I do. Where'd it go? There it is. Okay. Mens Fortis, Malolusus retentia. Mens Fortis, Dranthium. I wonder if the position matters. I'm going to assume it does. And we also need Maculosus vitentia. And check. Which is... I think it's the only fruit I have left. The bulb is quite firm and turquoise in color, the orange fruit of a henchuck, small short-term memory loss. With a striped appearance when cut open. It's blue-green. That is you. Okay. That is the elixir of the damned. Fantastic. And we've identified henchuck. Let's grab the other one. And what was the other one we needed? Nope. This elixir will enable any drink rivet to overcome their sense of fear, though it should be considered beforehand that fear is not always a bad thing. For example, it would not be wise to drink this near the edge of a cliff. 5-pointed leaf to grant courage. A red flower to protect the mind. A seed pod for luck. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Do I have that? That's Daisy Dog. Close enough. Wait, no. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, you are there. Right, red flowers grow at the end of thin stems. That's you. Red flower, because that's... Try it, because we haven't identified it. And a seed pod for luck. Green seed pods, hard outer shell. I don't have anything like that. Okay, we're going to leave those there then. And come back to St. Quentin's elixir. Endmore Raven Spider. Equipped with the artist's knowledge, she journeyed west to a stone circle. Unknown to her, she was not alone as she made her preparations. Endmore. Endmore, Endmore, Endmore. Endmore. I saw it a second ago. Endmore. And we are... Raven. Age 29. Spider. Page 25. More plants. A jackdaw croaks, hidden somewhere nearby. Strange shapes of old stones pierce the long grass. Among them, some plants grow. What'd I get? Ooh, that's the seed pod. Right there, I bet. That's the elixir I need, I bet you. That is the elixir of fearlessness. 3 more plants identified. Go. Ah, all right. Good, 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 good. That's death, that's fear. All right, I can remember that. Next. Grace Enright, hello. Have you heard of this masked woman? Imagine having that amount of power. Nations would kneel before you. You'd be a god, a creature. It's huge, unstoppable, and they say it obeys her every command. Certainly come and helpful with my father-in-law tomorrow. I guess I'll have to settle for some Daisy Dock to help me get through it instead. I just picked up Daisy Dock. Did I not? Dead man's fingers. I know which one that is. This fungus is typically found in dense forests, protruding through the mulch. At a glance, it can appear as though a corpse is reaching out from the undergrowth, and to strengthen resolve and sharpen the mind. Mail call. This letter was delivered in an unusual way. There was no address provided, just the horticulturist, spelt wrong. I assume it was meant for you. You know your plants. This letter's for you. Oh, God. It's the hermit. Ho ho! So you got it working. Oh, yes, it works. Look to the north of Bowfell. The source of the river Esk. Nobody knows it grows there. We are a little secret, ho ho. North of Bowfell, at the source of the river Esk. Okay. North of Bowfell. Where's Bowfell? Bowfell. Bowfell? There's the source of the river Esk. Sure enough, I find a plant here that I've never seen before. Bell-like flowers and heart-shaped leaves. All right. Hello, Thoradun. My husband likes to forage for mushrooms, but I'm worried about the ones he's brought back from his latest venture. He's just been on a trip across the lake exploring the woods to the west of here. He brought a bag full of odd-looking mushrooms. He says they're perfectly safe, but they don't look edible to me. I brought one with me to help identify it, but he's hoarding them because he thinks I'm going to throw them out. I'll come back tomorrow. Stud mushrooms woods west of the Undermere across the lake. Okay. Under across the lake. Mushrooms? How have I never been here before? They're hard to find at first, but soon I'm seeing them everywhere. Red caps have a spongy texture. Okay. Hello, Simone. Lord Fremont told me he was able to help you find some information on a servant. He was? I've been looking all over the library, but all I've discovered is a mold problem. I hope you might have some sweetbreast that could help clear it up. I might, actually. Oh yes, Palliance. I know what that is. Yes, Palliance. At least I think I have it. I don't know where it is. I swear I have it. Oh. I'm looking the wrong way. Short leaves are help to filter toxins from the surrounding air. Short leaves, short leaves. That'll be you, right? Yep. Oh, that's not Palliance at all. Huh. You, maybe? No, that's you. Sour Bandy. The Sour Bandy can help with memory recovery, especially if the memory has been deliberately sabotaged. Oops. The name of this plant derives from the fact that, although edible, the large stamen is extremely bitter to the taste. Alright. I like how the Goosebot found plants emojis. That's amazing. Lorena Chapman. My cousin will be married in 3 days. You got me some Trimble Huff, and it saved me the trouble of going out to find some myself. What is Trimble Huff? If you knew my cousin, you know she's not worth the trouble. Not judging you. Not all families are perfect. Small, cup-like flowers that point downwards. That's probably you. Yep. Good. The glowhorn. Ooh, I have one of those. Or forest lantern, or pixie lamp is phosphorescent, illuminating the trees that it grows under. Suspicious travelers avoid walking towards it, fearing that the faint lights will lure them to their demise. Excellent. Alright, carrying right on. What is this, day 14? 8 miles to the east. The shepherd watched as she prepared the leaves and roots that she would require. He watched as the hours dragged by, the sun set, and she worked by candlelight, at times sitting still, at times moving like a dancer among the stones. Change happened suddenly, but also subtly, so that at first the watcher was not sure that anything happened. Then he saw it. Day 14. I feel like we're coming close to an end here. Where have I seen that before? Gosforth. 8 miles to the east of Gosforth. Okay. Where's Gosforth? What's challenging part of this sometimes is finding. There it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Gazing at the still water of the lake, its black waters draw me into a reflective trance. Here and there, flowers that I don't recognize grow along the bank. Where are the new flowers? Up there, there. Very delicate. And bland. Alright. Hello, Sora Dunn. Oh, he went and ate those bloody mushrooms. And of course, now he's sick. Is there anything we can do? He's in a bad way, and I'm worried about him. I don't remember. What's the one that counters poison? This one? So he ate this. I've skipped past this a couple times. Spongy mushroom with potent abilities. Okay. Let's try Royal Gentia. It's ended curses before. Maybe it'll work again. Oh! That feels lucky. Liverstone. Caution is advised when handling this plant due to the strong paralyzing agents contained within. A mushroom with pointed caps. That is you. Alright. That means this is Farmer's Folly. Okay. There's a hateful man I sometimes see around town. He's called Isidore Burbage. Yesterday I saw him bending down as though to pet a stray dog, but he said he punched him as hard as he could. What the fuck? Okay. I rushed over and the coward fled. Someday he'll get his comeuppance. I regret not giving him bad plants. Sadgill Chalice. Well, we know how that works. There's Sadgill. Sadgill Chalice. The Chalice clue takes me directly south of Sadgill to a spot next to the river. Moss-covered rocks line the banks, velvet to the touch. In the moist conditions, a deadly-looking plant grows abundantly in rock-flushed grass. Oh, that does look quite deadly. Okay. Sharp thorns grow along the edges of the upper leaves. Hello, Reuben. Now the body is turned up a black comb. Haven't been to see it yet, and I can't say I'm looking forward to it, but they've identified as a Dreher hunter, a man named Forrest Revere. Oops. Silly me. We have to do something. Verona tells me you're working on gathering the plants for a ritual that'll help us defeat this creature. I guess so. I want to help in any way I can. What Verona told me, I think this might be one of the plants needed to perform the ritual, but I'm afraid I do not know where it can be found. It's a snare. Definitely. I definitely need that. The binder, ankle grabber, and never let go are several of the names given to this plant that might give some clue as to its properties. Once ensnared, it's possible to extricate oneself without help. Small, heart-shaped leaves. That's you. Hello, Molly. My daughter's getting married, and I want to decorate the church with nice flowers. I believe there's a plant with small, blue, cup-like flowers that is supposed to bless their union. Thimblehuff? Alright. Hello, Ennis. The redemption is at hand. We need you prepared as elixir. Is that we will lure the woken Dendru back to where it started, the Swinside Stone Circle. The Dendru is a god perverted by humanity, enslaved by mankind's wickedness, and bent to its evil will. Imagine the glory it will bestow upon us when we set it free. Praise the Dendru. Also known as a servant, will be drawn to the fumes generated by this elixir, and driven mad by thirst for it. The drinks from it is thought to be able to break free of the bonds of servitude, though this is not an attempted living memory. 2 yellow berries, heart-shaped leaf from a plant with bell flowers, a teaspoon of milky fungal residue. That's you. Milky fungal residue would be you. 2 yellow berries would be you. creating it. I don't know if I'll use it, but I'll definitely create it. Jesus, look at what a mess. There are so many flowers. Oh my god. All right. Decay gives way to new growth for death, life. The cycle starts again west of White Scar by the river. West of White Scar by the river. Behind the woman, a dark skeletal figure begins to rise, and a low primal snarl sounded across the clearing. The shepherd turned and ran, cold fear coursing through his veins. He did not run for long. West of White Scar near the river. Where's White Scar? White Scar is where? Is White Scar not a town? Is it a lake? No. Oh! White Scar, west near the river, right here. The sun-bleached skull fixes me with his black-eyed gaze. A reminder in the chest of the skeleton. Plant grows. Soft aroma that reminds me of a pine forest. All right. I've lived in Undermere all my life, and I've never seen the people as worried as they are now. Everyone's talking about the Sisterhood and the Servant. Someone needs to do something to stop that beast. I was speaking to a woman from Arnside who told me of a cave nearby, but the locals stay away from. Apparently there's a strange plant that grows there, but the cave is believed to be haunted. Unfortunately, she was vague about where the cave was, somewhere in the east. Woman from Arnside, somewhere to the east. Oh, there's only one cave. A thin crack runs down the rock face, widening as it nears the ground. It's wide enough for a man to slip through, but there's a problem. A large boulder blocks the entrance, too heavy to move. That is Farmer's Worry. And we know that from before. I was surprised at how easily I am able to roll away the boulder with the help of the Farmer's Worry. As my eyes adjust to the darkness, I discover several clusters of fungi growing there, reaching out desperately to a thin strip of light provided by the crack. In the twilight, where shadows grow, take leaf and root and eye of crow, a plant of gloom, despair, and dark magic. Do not be fooled by the pretty flower. The smell it gives off is quite foul. glossy reddish caps. Dark and imposing, strange. My fingertips feel slightly numb. Huh. Okay. That would be the paralysis. That would be the paralysis mushroom, correct? Yes. Hi, Faye. Why can't I remember? There was something important, I know, but there was only darkness now. Do I have the thing for you? Sour Bandy can help with memory recovery, especially if the memory has been deliberately sabotaged. The name of this plant derives from the fact that although edible, the large stamen is extremely bitter to the taste. A plant with a large stamen. Probably you. Coming back now, it happened in a dream. The woman in a jade mask was screaming at me to get out. Instead, I went deeper. I entered the mind of the creature. It was like slipping into a dark pool. Icy cold with who knows what. Terrors lurking beneath the surface. I felt powerful. And suddenly, something happened. She tore me out and my mind went dark. I have not been myself lately. Umbrella, powerful balm against diseases of the heart. It will not be a cure once illness is set in, but can ease pain and prolong life. Umbrella has long rounded leaves and a flower that smells of strawberries. Okay. Hello, Alden. My wife of 30 years is dying. That's the truth of it, as painful as it is to say out loud. The doctors say there's nothing they can do, but I cannot sit by and wait for it to happen. A man at the hospice let slip about a plant-based elixir. I don't think he meant for me to hear, but I did, and that's all I can think about. He wants me to kill her. I understand the risks, but any price is worth paying if it means she doesn't have to die. Oh. Please, I'm begging you. Bring a person back from the brink of death at the expense of her soul. Those who have drunk it appear vacant and lost, alive, but no longer really with us. Are you sure? That's you. Average, pretty blue flowers line the stems of this sought-after plant. It is said that if you give Haverage to your beloved under the light of a full moon, you will both lead long and blessed lives. I just made a zombie. Althea, I don't think I've met you yet. What a delightful shop you have. I'm only in town for a brief visit, but I heard I might be able to get hold of some liverstone here. Yes? Why do you want that, mysterious woman? My thumb, pronounced tomb. This flower is sometimes associated with death. Tomb uses a fragrance in soaps and candles. Hello, Jade Woman. I can't control it anymore. This has all gone too far. I never meant for it to turn on my... Oh, you're the Arda. It was too strong. I'm trying to hold it back, but it wants to kill. That's all it wants. Death, death, and more death. You have to help me. Widow's Woe, or Dead man's fingers. What's the difference? This plant is... Fungus is typically found in dense forests protruding through the mulch. Strengthen resolve and sharpen the mind, or widow's woe. Said to induce fear, also called kempfoot, partly due to its unpleasant scent. Yeah, we're gonna encourage you. Let's give you Dead Man's Fingers. See how this goes. Carnivorous Tauren. Known in the north as Andrew's Bane after the unfortunate demise of a man called Andrew Jardine, he was caught and slowly eaten alive by a large specimen of the Tauren. That's you. Revered in the occult world, a cross-section of a Tauren stem reveals pentagonal symmetry. Oh, it's Gib. Johnny Depp-looking fucker. There has been talk over the last few nights down in the Royal Oak of a servant creature going around slaughtering people. I used to enjoy walking in the hills, but I daren't leave my house now. Decided to bring nature to me in the meantime. The glow of a few pixie lamps would surely warm my heart. I believe that is that. Yes. Pennybell. Leaves of the pennybell are chewed by some for their hallucinogenic properties. However, it's highly addictive and can lead to sickness and death. So it's heroin. Delightful. I'm a drug dealer. I guess like we're getting to the end here. To the east of the castle, across the river and through the mountain pass, it grows at the edge of the world. She finally had the power she had craved all these years, a servant to do as she willed, but that power came at a cost. The servant was awoken and would not be contained. It was the Dendru of the dread. It was death. Castle, across a river, and through a mountain pass. Across a river, through a mountain pass. The trees sway effortlessly in the cool breeze. The low hum of crickets chirping rides in the wind. A sense of calm washes over me and I'm rewarded with a new find. Oh, you're creepy looking. Moves fast for a plant. That's that, snare thing they mentioned, right? Hello, Verona. It is time. Servant is on the move again. Time to act. Meet me at the ritual site. I hope for all sakes that you've been able to track down all the plants we need. I hope so too. I've gotten every plant so far. How do I identify the rest of these? Cool. To the ritual site, which is... So, this is where the ritual site was. A small stone shrine sits off to one side of a clearing. 5 grooves run out from the center of the stone, widening into recesses at the base. 5 slots for 5 plants. First is the corpse's friend. A reminder. Through the pine forest. Alright, that's you. The ankle grabber, the binder. That is Swift Snare, which I also have not identified. I believe. Yeah, it should be you. Third is the Fearbringer. That's Widow's Woe. Which is... Oh yeah, that matches. Okay, number 4. Fourth to lift a curse. I remember that. Sometimes called Witch's Long Veracund, is believed to lift curses. Okay, we have that. We have that somewhere. We know that. That's you. Last, a pedal to secure Black Blood's reversal. I've read something like that. The petals of this plant can be brewed to create an antidote to Dendra's miasma, a deadly poison that causes the blood to slowly turn black. Black Blood's reversal. Elderfinium is what? I should remember this. I used it, right? I saw it there as I was going by. Where is it? There it is. All right, let's see what happens. Here we go. Well done. I'll take it from here. I stand back as Verona walks around the shrine, muttering soft incantations. Feels like what's going on here. Feels like a long time passes before she looks up, but in reality it was perhaps only 10 minutes. Nothing's happening. What do you mean nothing's happening? Have we got the right plants? I think so. Perhaps we just need to be patient. A loud noise behind us makes us all jump. Turning round, I see something that makes my blood run cold. The woman in the jade mask is walking calmly and slowly towards us from the other side of the clearing. Behind her, standing tall and terrifying, is the black silhouette of the servant. Oh, fuck me, that's a terrifying creature. Holy shit. Was that about being patient? We're out of time. Do not be afraid. I'm here to surrender willingly. The servant cannot be allowed to. Ah! The creature lunges forward and brings a huge arm scything towards her. Her scream pierces the cold air and she drops to her knees, clutching her head, but the blow seems to glance off to one side as it comes hurtling down. The beast's claw ends up embedded in the dirt instead of the woman's back. You can't hold it back much longer. You need this. He throws a small vial of red liquid, which Reuben deftly catches and holds up to the light. Blood. Quickly, I know what to do. Verona grabs the vial and fumbles to get the stopper out as she turns back to the shrine. The servant has its huge arm free again and is slowly advancing with strange, jerking movements. Verona pours the blood into a small cavity in the shrine and everything seems to happen at once. A pillar of bright white light launches out of the shrine towards the servant and hits it in the chest. The huge beast shrieks and staggers backwards. Rounding out the screams of the woman in the jade mask was clutching her head and writhing in agony on the ground. There's an almighty thunderclap and a blinding flash of light. Suddenly the servant is gone. A patch of charred ground smolders where it stood just moments before. My head is spinning at what just happened. Did it work? Have we defeated the servant? I got an achievement, so I assume so. With the dust settled and the servant vanquished, I've been able to reflect on the events of the last few weeks. We were fortunate that Taya was able to stay in control of the beast for as long as she did. Who can say what would have happened if she was unable to prevent it causing the destruction it craved? Undermere has never felt so jubilant, so full of life. All the nervous tension that had built up evaporated in an instant, and the people have plowed their energies into celebration and merriment. We do not know the whole truth, of course, that Taya, the woman in the jade mask, was the one who summoned the servant. I promised Reuben that I would leave it to him to unravel that mess. She is his daughter, after all. And as for myself, well, I'm back in the calm of strange horticulture, of course, with Hellebore for company. It's quieter around here, but I am content, and there are always more plants to learn about and discover. Huh! Sleeping Dendroop. So Reuben is alive, attempting to reconnect with his daughter. Verona is alive, regularly visits you for advice. We've become firm friends. Bethany Coleman is alive and in my debt. Her actions help save the sisterhood. Faye Swift is alive and has not dreamed of a servant since he performed the ritual. Ennis Alford, the cultist, is in hiding. He's not been seen since the defeat of the servant. There are rumors he is living in Rydal Cave once again. Taya Ward is also in hiding. Ashamed of her actions that caused so much pain and death, it's unlikely she will ever fully recover from the trauma. Forrest Vare has tragically passed away, killed by the servant. Oops. And Isidore Burbage, the barrister, alive, currently pursuing legal action against strange horticulture. All right. Gabe by Rob and John Donkin. That was very good. Definitely different, definitely unique. Certainly something fun, certainly something memorable, certainly something that I enjoyed. Yeah, that was good. Earlier. What is this? Is this like post game? Have you ever heard of the Monastery of the Black Veil? I think it would interest you. I learned of it from a man in Ravenglass. If you're ever in that part of the world, you should ask him about it. He owns the Horseshoe Inn on Main Street. Hmm. You know what? I don't think we're gonna do post game. Oh, we've saved the day, and that that is enough. Who am I gonna? We're gonna raid into somebody, but I'm not sure who. Yeah, I'm not sure who I want to raid into. Most of the folks that I usually raid into are not online today. How dare they have lives? Let's see. Who am I gonna raid into? Well, is anyone else playing Strange Horticulture tonight? That's a good first step. Many. Uh, yeah, let's raid into this person. Moody Mollusk. I don't know who they are, but they're playing the same game I am, so that's always a good start. So, yeah. It was a pleasure streaming for you today. We'll be back Thursday evening, 6:30 p.m.-ish Eastern Standard Time, as always, for something new, because we have no more Strange Horticulture to do. So, have a fantastic evening. I'll talk to y'all soon. I have no idea who this is, but we're going to raid into them. It should be fun.